Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome to Noel Podcast.
Today is pretty warm. It's very warm.
Really?
Yes.
Because today in a Bay area we have some rains and it's pretty cold and I'm in like my hoodies.
I'm
And I can see that
jealous.
you're in your sleeveless. I
I
am jealous on you.
I'm very jealous because today was boiling and I went
Was it
to.
sunny?
Yeah, it was very sunny and it's just, I don't know, it's just hard to breathe.
I can see that like through the monitor that you have like very glowing skin too. Like probably it's very hot and humid because like it's very weird because here it's just like 17 and 19 degrees.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But on the other hand, last weekend the weather was pretty good and it was like almost 34 degree of Celsius. And yeah, actually
Yeah.
last weekend I was in like someone's wedding and it was pretty lucky that she had a really nice weather in her wedding though.
Mm, that's
But
good.
it was really boiling. Hmm.
Mm, I think I really can feel the summer is almost. I mean, now it's summer, but it's getting warmer and warmer.
I heard that this summer is gonna be the hottest summer in Europe. Like Europe ha will have really hot summer be- due to climate change and so on. But I'm actually looking for, I know that it's kind of bad to say it, but I'm actually looking forward to having hot summer because last summer was very bad and
Mm,
very wet and rainy and cold. So I hope this summer I can have some sunny days.
yeah, I think definitely will be because in Berlin it has been already so hot for a few weeks,
Hmm.
and I'm very looking forward to have rain, to be honest.
Yeah, this actually I'm looking forward to have some like very sunny days so I can go around with my pedals like stand-up paddling board.
Mm,
So yeah, like I basically this summer holiday will be just like yeah traveling around like my
yeah,
town with my support.
yeah.
And yeah, I think feels like the summer has come already. And these days I'm getting invited a lot of weddings too
Wow.
from like my friends and also like from Korea, like
Mm,
just for the invitation. And yeah, as I said, I also went to a wedding last weekend, and it was actually my first wedding ever in like to go in European countries, I would say. Have you ever been to wedding?
oh, yes, but in Korea. What kind of wedding was it?
It was one of my colleagues' wedding, but actually, I would say it was pretty special one, although I haven't been to any other weddings yet,
Okay.
because she is from very religious. She's from church and she's very religious one, and the wedding itself was very religious way. Um, and I think it's not like real Catholic, but how do you say a Protestant church, I would say.
Mm,
So. So for me, I have been to weddings in South Korea, and I would say South Korea wedding and European wedding is also completely different too.
yeah, it's very
So
different.
basically, what I can tell you, like what I can highlight that wedding is you don't have alcohol, no
No
music,
way.
no dancing, I mean yes music, but only like church music and no alcohol.
No way.
Yeah, and I was like,
Ah,
and also like the people over there is like really kind of family, like a village like from the village that they know from them church from the church, like from their childhood. They really know them.
yeah.
Not just like a going hang around or like swing by thing.
Uh,
And it was pretty nice. Yeah.
I think okay, like no drinks is also fine. Like normally, I think the more important thing in our A Korean wedding style basically is more food over drinks, but no music and no dancing. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't like a real party.
Yeah.
I heard that because I heard that like in normal weddings you have this ceremony and after ceremony you go after party and like there's will be some music and food, caterings and drinks and you dance and hang out with people like that. But over there it was like some kind of 3 sessions with church.
Mm-hmm.
So like first session is like ceremony and second session is kind of family thing and like how these they raise the kids and like something like that,
Yeah.
very family oriented. And the third part, which I didn't participate in because it was too late, and
Mm.
also I was like my group is basically the only foreigner, you know in the
Ah.
whole wedding.
Okay.
And like we were, yeah, it was really nice to see them. Like they were very curious on us too, and they were very friendly, and I enjoyed as much as the bride, I can say that. Yeah.
But I think it's nice that you enjoyed, and I think it's very, very interesting to go to the new wedding that we never
Hmm.
experienced in South Korea, because there is so many different kind of wedding culture. For me, basically, I only been to Korean one, so I would like to
Mm.
explore a bit more, but no invitation yet. So
Okay.
didn't get
Why
any,
don't you make some friends?
didn't get any invitation.
Why don't you get popular?
I need more friends. I need more friends.
Mm. But actually, this wedding was very special. What I can say that because I normally, as like if I see the community itself is pretty closed
Mm-hmm.
and conservative, so they wouldn't really invite you if they don't really know you well, you know. And I was pretty lucky because I'm like a colleague and I'm sharing my office with her, and she's really good colleague of mine too. And actually I was very surprised when she invited me.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I'm also really interested to going on other weddings, and I will go there soon in August, I guess. Yeah.
In August to where?
Near my town because my boyfriend become a best man.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so they have to my boyfriend has to plan out for bachelor's party, and I'm very curious what they are gonna do
Oh
about
my
that too. And this is
god.
also one of the difference between Korean wedding culture and Western culture.
Yeah, for sure. We don't have any this like best man culture either.
No, we kind of have it, but it's not like you have to plan out bachelor's party,
Mm.
and you know, it's we have quite similar thing, but it's different. But we have ham. Do you remember? 함 아버지? 함
Yeah,
사세요.
yeah. I think that's more like parents' generation. They may still do it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if the young generation still do it.
They do bachelor's party like kind of copycat of like
Cup.
American culture, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you highlight like the key feature of Korean wedding then?
Mm. It's very short. It's
True.
it's very quick and it's very efficient.
Yeah.
You know, it's more or less 1 to 2 hours, and then when
Yeah.
every
It's like a factory.
and then another couples.
Hmm.
It's more like I'm not a big fan of a Korean wedding style, but this is more generic style that many people do it, but highlighting
We also
things.
do after party like piroyan. Is that after party? I'm sorry, I'm not really sure about it.
Yeah, actually, some of my friends they also did piroyan after wedding,
Mm-hmm.
before casually, before they
Hmm.
go to honeymoon. But I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Mm,
Not like it's really in like taking time, but just like saying, swing by before they go to honeymoon. That's like
yeah,
Korean style, I would say.
yeah.
But because that's the key difference, what I can tell, because what I feel in like Western wedding is like the after party they have to stay there too. Like the bride and the bachelor, they are the main characters,
Mm,
main role in the after
mm,
party,
mm,
and they spend time together. Not like just say, yeah, you eat well, and we are heading to honeymoon.
mm. I think also in Korean wedding style, normally couples prepare everything. Uh, also same to other weddings, I guess. But like
Yeah.
basically after party and also ceremony and just in general the whole process, these two persons need to handle it everything. And then the time, the ceremony time is 1 to 2 hours, and then that's it.
I think like to be honest, if like in Korean wedding, at least we have wedding planners. I mean, we have wedding
Oh yeah,
planners
yeah,
in
yeah. True,
European countries
true.
too, but it's extremely, extremely expensive, so people tend to do it by themselves. And I was very surprised that they had to decide like even the color of the flowers on the table, like for the dinings. This
Wow.
even this small detail they have to do it by themselves, and I was like, fuck it. I will not do any ceremony or as simple as possible because I'm lazy piece of, you know, bread. Piece of bread.
But actually, that's true. His wedding planner is very, very well done in Korea. Like
Mhm.
normally they just care about from the first step to the end. So I
Mhm.
don't think you
You
need
just
to.
decide.
Yes,
You
yes.
just
You
decide
you
yes or
just
no.
pay and then you just decide.
Yeah. It's beautiful, kind of. I really like it. I like to spend money to buy my time, for example.
But
But
like,
also, it doesn't really have a specialty. It's like kind of the wedding in here is like, oh yeah, we are preparing the party and
mm,
we are announcing ourselves. Like we are in wife and husband, and yeah, they are like really spending a lot of effort and time to make the day for themselves.
for sure,
You
for
you know
sure.
what I mean? But like in Korean one, we do it like, oh yeah, I don't criticize it, but like what I'm saying is that is for like really ceremony, like
Mm,
for symbolic,
mm.
than like really enjoying the party itself.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest difference. Like
Yeah.
Western countries, wedding culture is more like gather with the people and friends and family,
Yeah.
like the people they really love, and just celebrate
Mhm.
all together.
Mhm.
Uh, on the other hand, Korean wedding is also very concise, and this is also the celebration, of course.
Mhm. Of course, yes.
But I think, like I don't know, like the celebrating all together, this part is a bit missing.
It's like I know this many people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to
Yeah,
show I know this many people.
that also could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially, yeah, when I think this is the biggest difference too, because in Korean culture, if you're invited, then you rather bring some envelope with money than gift.
Mm-hmm.
But like in Western or European wedding or German wedding, I don't know, and they have some present list
Yeah.
on the list, so you can just buy for them and
Mm.
or bring for them or give money to buy for buying them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's why like Western party is really party like a birthday party ish,
Mm.
and like Korean is more like having more people and knowing more. So it's kind of like having more socializing, so to say.
Yeah.
Just like wedding, I would say relationship style itself is very different too, like completely.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
Can you summarize like once? in one sentence?
One sentence may be a bit difficult, but
Okay, then one parade. Paragraph. One paragraph,
one
please.
paragraph. One paragraph.
Yeah.
Okay, the biggest difference is, hmm, for me, it's more like I could be myself more. I'll say
In in
in like, let's say current relationship,
Mhm.
because like I think relationship style also kind of being affected by the country culture and
Yeah.
society. Um, what I experienced in Korea was like both are really caring each other for sure. I think
Mhm.
you may
Yeah,
also agree about it. They're very
totally.
caring and okay, they're caring, but it may be a little bit too much if you get it, because it kind of feels
I would say it
like
this way. They are caring, but they expect something back.
that is also true.
Yeah.
And I think just having the own space,
Mhm.
it may be a little bit different than um, the having relationship in other countries. But also I can't generalize because I have my experience and you may have different experience. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I cannot generalize like a relationship in Korean culture and relationship in Western culture, but like if I compare in my experience, I yeah, I totally agree that like Korea in the relationship in Korea, we do really care about each other a lot, like
mm,
really a lot. And sometimes I feel like it's too much because as you said, it's kind of stepping over my line, personal line, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And because we have to share everything,
Indeed.
you know? We have to share everything and I have to know what you're doing every single time and you have to know what I'm doing, you know?
Mm,
Like this kind of maybe yeah, I don't generalize on every relationship, but I didn't really have obviously good like successful relationships because I'm in another relationships.
mm.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I was in duty, then
uh,
like really I want to
I
I like
I think
yeah, you know what I mean?
I completely get it.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
more in
similar
duty.
feelings, and
Yeah,
because
I'm girlfriend, you're boyfriend, you have to do it for me and I have to do it for you,
yeah, and
you know?
also I think it's not for every couples of course, but um you like, we tend to show our love and our affection with the
Mhm.
object and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I bought this for you. This is for
Oh, yes.
you. I love you
Yeah.
as much as this size or
Mhm.
this price or something like
Mhm.
this. On the other hand, I kind of feel like I'm a bit being free by this concept
Mhm.
because I didn't really like this before.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
also like our different anniversaries was very important. Like the minimum
And
was
it's so expensive,
one
you know?
hundred days, 200 days, and 1 year,
Yeah.
each other's
I totally get
birthday,
it.
Valentine's Day, Christmas, and more. Like
Yeah.
something like
Many more.
yeah,
Like
many
Rose Day, you know, Rose Day. And like whatever day.
just every
Even yeah,
day.
Black Day. Yeah, like 삼겹살 day,
Some
whatever day we have to be together. I yeah, but yeah, maybe we sound offensive, but yeah,
uh,
obviously we it's just in our experience. So
mm.
yeah, also I feel like Korean relationship with Korean guy was it's like in general it's more quantified, you know. Like for example, if I plan out like my life with somebody, then I want to do it like oh yeah, I want to um stay I want to spend my life together with somebody
Mm.
and like yeah, maybe we have an apartment in somewhere where we like and yeah, just to enjoy. Yeah, like build up our plans with how to enjoy the life. But on the other hand, like it seems like it's more like quantified in Korean one. So for example, I would like to have an apartment in Seoul,
Mm.
which is 1 million, like something like that.
Yeah.
I like, so these kind of plans are really quantified. Yeah, like in 5 years I want to have an apartment in somewhere and it will be this much, so we need this much of money and we have to build this much of money, not like where we want to do.
Yeah, and some kind of this idea about uh, whenever you reach this certain point or age, whatever, because age is also really important factor in Korea,
Yes.
and people
Yeah.
tend to think about, oh, okay, like, I'm sorry, not sorry, I'm 30.
Hmm.
If I'm 30, if I'm gonna be 30 to, like, next year, for example, then I may need to think about this and that.
Hmm.
I think it also kind of affect to relationship as well. If you may feel more insecure and feel a bit unstable when you're getting older, but not
Hmm.
many actions
And
happening.
pressured.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't think that is really the right direction. Uh,
That's definitely a problem. Yeah.
mm,
Also, like I wanted to mention that like in here it's not that important what age you marry,
mm,
but in Korea we here we marry like I really want to build my life together and I'm very sure with this person. It's like a normal marriage, but in Korea it's, I think, like it's more like yeah, we are about to be 30s, mid is 30, we should marry
mm,
because otherwise it's abnormal.
mm.
That's pretty sad, and I think that is also, we don't live together before marriage, and we don't really know each other.
That's true. I also not just about marriage, also beginning of relationship. Um, you just get into relationship after meeting this person like 3 times, 5 times, and then you just start relationship
Hmm.
and get to know this person after that. I mean, it could also happen, but I I would feel a bit more comfortable to get into the serious relationship when I
Hmm.
feel with this person, oh, we really know each other well, and
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and that we are really certain that we are going well, and we
Hmm.
have romantic emotion each other. Like for example, like this, but this early stage of getting to know stage in Korea is very short. It could be
Too
very
short,
short.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, too short. Yeah, it's like that's why maybe it caused that it become more duty than
Mm,
enjoying the time, because you have to do something, not like you want to do something, because you don't even know this person. How can you want something with this person?
no.
But yeah, I think that's very, very much important for the relationship, that you know each other.
Mhm.
And yeah, what is like the most valuable value for you two in the relationship then? If I ask, is it too personal?
Well, I think it's about trust. I'll say the trust.
But what kind of trust? Because trust can be like, which will never betray. This can be the trust too, and also like you will always support you. I will always support you. This
Mm.
kind of thing is also trust too.
Like yeah, like you're really right. There is many different kind of trust. Of course, it's a bit sensitive topic, but I think the trust about this person in general and trust about myself that I have love on this person
Hmm.
and having the trust that oh we can build something together, like
Hmm.
just in general, um believe in this person.
Yeah, I know what you mean, I think.
Yeah, I think that that is
I get
very
what you mean. Yeah.
important.
Yeah, definitely. Like belief, kind of faith, and believe in the relationship,
Mm,
not on the person itself,
mm, mm, mm.
not only for the person itself. Yeah, that's also very important. For me, it's like it's quite similar that I what for me the most important thing is that the belief that we are in the team that we always support together,
That is very important.
and
Yeah.
yeah, to become happy.
Mm,
I want to be happy with this person, and second, the trust that we will always work together
mm.
and make it so like if one fails, we can stand together
Yeah,
to stand up again.
yeah.
I think this is the most important thing.
I think that what you said is completely right because like imagine you have argument with this person and you already have the trust and the belief each other,
Hmm.
especially in relationship. Okay, even though we have this discussion and the argument at this moment, but you guys both know it will pass and you
And
guys,
you love each
yeah,
other.
you guys will
Hmm.
figure it out. So
Yeah.
there is no like really like worried about, oh yeah, what if this is not gonna sort it out.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that belief and trust also brings a lot of comfort.
Yeah, definitely. Like these comfortable feelings.
Mm,
I think that's the one of the most important thing that why people wants to be in relationship and it's always better, team player is always better than single player.
yeah, it's a lot
I
of
think that's yeah,
it's a lot of
sorry.
security. You
Hmm.
have these secure feelings, which is great.
Cooperation.
Cooperation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's really important and it's really I would say that it's really difficult to know to achieve,
Mm.
to know that at some point, yeah, we are really in a team, and yeah, that's like I think that is like pretty. It takes a while. That's why I prefer to be having like kind of Western relationship that like we don't really decide everything in the beginning, and
Mm.
you get to know each other. I think I prefer this one more than yeah
Yeah.
the conservative ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also like today we talk about a lot with the relationship.
Relationship.
Yeah, and, like maybe yeah we can just talk about it like about the propose days,
Oh my god!
like
Like
this is
that
also really
that
take
escalates so much.
yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that yeah, what can we talk about? Yeah, the relationship, sure, propose. It's also like I really don't know about this word because I recently I figured out that propose ring and the wedding ring is different.
That is different, and
I didn't know that.
I think honestly, this word propose, it wasn't on my mind at all. It wasn't. I didn't even think about until I don't know, like especially even last year. But just because quite a lot of my friends are getting married, and I
Hmm.
also saw quite a lot of posts from my friends that
Hmm.
they got proposed. So I think only from the social media post I got some references from my friend. Um, yeah, I think it's really beautiful thing.
But how do they do in Korea? Because
Mm.
I only heard from my European friends
Ha,
how they do. So I don't
uh,
really know how propose process
mm,
works. So I can say that in Europe, um, normally guys ask, like with ring or like I don't know with diamonds,
mm, mm.
and ask, kneel in front and ask, "Would you marry me?" And then they start the marriage like preparing wedding, and it takes like around 1 year, or it could be more than 1 year, more than like several years, for example 5 or 6 years to be married,
Yeah.
from propose to marriage.
I think in Korea is a little bit another way around. So they already know that they're gonna get married because
Hmm.
especially in our age in Korea, many
Hmm.
people are also considered to get married,
Hmm.
and so it's kind of like their relationship to get to so their same goal is marriage, so their aim to get married, so they're in
So
relationship.
when do they decide it, like where our aim is going to be married?
I'm not sure. I think especially if you are the person you want to
Hmm.
get married in your life, you also
Hmm.
looking for the person who wants to get married in their life. So I think they really put the high value on whether this person wants to get married or not,
Hmm.
and they just try to find the same person like them. And
Like
once,
very early.
yeah,
Yeah.
like pretty early, and then
Hmm.
if they also think that okay, we can start preparing, and then you just naturally know each other, okay, we can start. And I saw many friends of me, they got proposed while preparing wedding already. It was
Ah, so
it's
they
kind of the
make the
event.
decision first.
Yeah, it's kind of the
Okay.
event. They already knew, but maybe not everyone. Maybe one or two out of 10 they may got proposed first and then get into the marriage process. But most of my friends currently, what I saw was they at least talk to each other. Oh yeah, like what about we plan, like we prepare together for this, and then both
Hmm.
say okay, sounds good, I want to do that, and then like while this process they got proposed. So I think it's not like super duper big surprise, but
Hmm.
still is a big surprise, especially when you kind of try to do this, like this event date as a surprise.
So you know it will be coming, but you don't know what will be
Yeah,
coming.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
surprise. I
yeah.
can say
That
that.
that was my impression, but I'm not sure about everyone. But how do you know how is in European country if you saw some friends? Because I don't know
They
any.
start from the like a sharing. I mean, they start from this proposal. Like all the process, they don't start.
Really?
So that's why I'm saying, like after propose, if the partner say yes, then they don't. It's like really like engagement. Like propose is for engagement, not for marriage.
Oh.
So they can take like 5 years or 10 years until they be prepared. But like this, I think it's like sharing. Giving ring is, yeah, I want to marry you someday.
Mm.
Of like normally people are commonly they preparing the marriage right after the propose, but there's some people who get, yeah, who give the ring and then, yeah, take some time.
I see. I think that's, yeah, a little bit different, but also in Korea I know it wasn't like that, but I think
Hmm.
young generation has changed a little bit.
Hmm.
Mm. That was my impression.
And yeah, I have like kind of funny questions, like because
Okay.
in yeah, recently I saw some from the Reddit that like there's a girlfriend,
Mm.
like who's gonna be the bride, wants to invite a ex-boyfriend
Oh wow.
from the
Okay.
college time
Okay. Okay.
because they are
Okay.
과시시, college couple.
Oh please.
And they stay anyway, they broke up very early in time, and they stay like friends, and like 과시시 is always
Yeah.
like group of friends,
Yeah. Yeah.
and in this case, like, yeah, what can I do? There was like a post in the Reddit. And people
Interesting.
people and also what interesting thing was in the comment in the reply, people said that it's really Western style, like Hollywood style or
Mm.
Western style. How can you invite your ex-boyfriend in your own wedding, you know?
Mm.
And do you think it's like Western style, like people like becoming friends with your ex?
I think it's not Western style. I think it's just depends on who you are, and also it's your choice that invite your ex-boyfriend to your wedding. If you are staying as a good friends, for example, even though not at a good friend, especially if they're in the same group, for you if it's a bit weird to exclude only one person, I
Hmm.
think it's okay to invite, but it's just completely up to the person who is invited. If they think, oh, okay, it may be a bit not comfortable, then they will not attend. But I think it's a bit, for me, it's not about Western style or Korean style.
Hmm.
It's more about people by
Like
people.
situation.
Yeah, like situation and how good your relationship with your exes. Oh, exes.
This sounds like a like big whore. Sorry, but yeah. But for I was actually thinking similar in the beginning, but like, but also on the other hand, it's not only your day.
No.
So I think I wouldn't ask my partner that if I can invite him like that. I
Mm,
wouldn't ask that.
mm,
But if he's like very good friend, then they should have, hung out together and they should have become like friends together.
mm,
If they if it was, I think that's the respect, to be honest. And then she can be friends with him, but like kind of inviting to the wedding, then of course then like a partner's opinion is also very important.
is very very important, of course.
Yeah,
I think.
so I wouldn't ask that myself,
Mm,
for example,
mm,
that if my partner will ask that, yeah, yeah, why don't we invite them too? Then
mm.
sure.
For sure,
It's weird, but yeah.
for sure. Because I just said that like people could invite, like that could also happen not only in
Hmm.
Western countries, but
Yeah.
like personally, I wouldn't.
Yeah, me
You know,
neither.
like well, like also, yeah,
Especially in
it
Korea.
is for two persons, and where like I'm not sure, and also I don't. Ah, okay, so maybe we can also just transit to different question, which is a bit similar because we, like, imagine you invite ex-boyfriend to your wedding. It means you guys have a really really good friendship at that moment.
Yeah,
Um, do you think that is
it
available
must be like
to have a friendship after you break up with ex-boyfriend, for example?
it depends on the person. It depends on the relationship too. Like I personally, like it depends on what kind of friend.
Mm,
I think like I have I have a friend who used was my ex-boyfriend, but in my case, it's like um it wouldn't be the same friends, but like just the person that you want to know, like if he's doing okay because we spent good time together. Like I think that is just the thing, but not like a same friends that you um like best friends, for example.
mm,
And if you have this ex boyfriend or girlfriend as a best friend, then I think it's kind of not really fair to have a girlfriend if the girl or current partner, because if
mm.
the current partner doesn't know that,
Yeah,
because I don't think there will be any many people they will to know about it, to be
I
honest.
completely agree.
So not every case can be friends, but only, like just like yeah, if you are good to each other, like as a person, not as a lovers,
Mm.
that like, oh yeah, I want to know this person as a person, not only just like yeah, ex, then it might be possible, I would
Mm.
say. What about you?
I think I'm very same to what you just said because I never. Like, I think I had tried once, like tried to be friend, like tried to have the friendship with ex,
Mhm.
but actually it didn't really work because
Mhm.
at some point when the the two person both have another partner,
Mhm.
and it's just very naturally like you kind of lose the contact more and more
Mm.
because I I think that what you said like, it's not the same friends as what you have, but it's more about people or person you just
Yeah,
you
just
know
doing good,
like just
like
to
regards.
yeah
Yeah.
because you guys had a good time before, but also
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that you need to build a new friendship over that, just
No, not at all.
just that, just like that. And if
Yeah, just like it's very naturally things. Also, in my case, it happened because it took really a while. I wouldn't say it took a while because it just happened like that. And
mm,
I personally didn't really expect that I will be friends with this person, like when we broke up.
mm,
But like several years, like I think it was 5 years. Like after 5 years or something, that it just like, yeah, like an old friend,
mm, yeah, yeah, yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Like it
It's
also
different.
especially is it depends when it had happened. Like if it was so long time ago, yeah, like
Hmm.
we were young and you know,
Yeah, exactly,
but
exactly. It
like
wasn't like real. Yeah.
yeah, so that also really matters. But if there wasn't that case, I think it's just most of cases may just naturally disappeared.
Hmm.
Like you know, like sometimes you may ask or you may being asked, how are you doing? But like you know, like once per year,
Exactly. Just like,
it's not a friend anymore. It's just oh the person I had a time together. It's not even in the present. It's more about the past.
mm,
And like especially once you have a new partner or once you're building a new more important relationship, it's kind of it's not in the same line, and also it's
mhm.
not the same friendship anymore, so yeah, it's a bit weird.
For me, it's just like a regular friends,
mm,
like than others. Like once, for me, once break up, that it would never be in the same line, and it's like the same line as a friends. So like I just wish they were doing good,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And sometimes I could get help, sometimes I can help them because they are good friends.
mm.
They can be good friends, but they cannot be like best friends because, it's not
Exactly,
fair.
exactly.
Um, yeah. So I will have a last question, very casual last question.
Mm-hmm.
When if you marry, would you like to have an indoor or outdoor?
Oh, outdoor, outdoor, outdoor.
Outdoor.
Yes, yes, yes.
Really, you're very brave
Really? Why?
because it's very depending on the weather, especially in Germany. Outdoor wedding
Ah,
is very brave.
what about you? Indoor?
I will go to somewhere nice weather.
Wait, wait, wait. Listen, I didn't say it's gonna be Germany, you know? Like, yeah, place is undefined. It, undefined. It.
What kind of bridal shower do you want to have?
Ah, but I don't even know if the bridal shower is necessary. If
It is
is it?
necessary.
Is it? Like what?
It's
Is it?
it's like it's
Is it
not.
the
It
thing?
doesn't have to be big. Let's say big bridal shower isn't necessary,
Mm.
but bridal shower itself is necessary because it's like it's kind of the last thing that you hang out with your friends as a bride, you know?
Ah.
So it's of course even you can take a tea, you can drink a tea, but you shouldn't just skip it. For
Huh.
in my opinion,
I never thought about it because I never thought is that event is this important.
by the way, bridal shower you don't do it by yourself. Your friends will organize it. That's why I'm asking.
Ah, ah. Let
You shouldn't know about your own bridal shower.
I see. By the way, I'm not sure if it's also common in our country. I think.
In Korea,
I think people do it normally, but in
these
the
days people do bridal shower and there's like kind of, you know, very commercialized bridal shower package from like, yeah.
the
They know how
balloon
to do some
and
market. Yeah, they know marketing. They know how to make money. So
mm,
I wouldn't say bridal shower is Korean culture, but
what about you? Like,
yeah,
have you ever thought about any bridal shower style?
not safe for work. But no. Nah, I'm kidding. I just want to have a like I want at least I want to go to the beach.
Mm.
I want to get kidnapped to the beach.
Oh my god, like Squid Game
Not German
or
beach. Not German
not
beach, you
sure.
know? Not not like what I'm saying about German beach is in Germany, like people say if there's a sand and water is a beach. But for me, beach is with seawater, with waves.
Absolutely,
This is beach.
absolutely.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
didn't even visit to German beach, so I think I can't really say to be honest, but I would love to.
yeah, any beach. But anyway, it's really really
Any
far.
beach.
Any beach. Yeah. And maybe, you know, beach club. And we can have some dance.
Oh my god, that would be so nice
And
if the weather is nice.
and having a mojito, my favorite mojito. Oh man, it will be really really nice to do some party at the organizing a party at the beach.
Yeah,
Maybe next year for 30th birthday.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Okay. So, since then, what we can do? Hit the wedding and being a wedding crasher.
Wedding crashers.
That's actually how I felt last time, but
Oh my
yeah.
god. Well, I don't know how many weddings I will be in this year, to be honest.
But next year, a big one.
Yes, I'm super excited.
Yeah. And anyway, yeah, now actually my cat is crying outside.
No, crying.
I think
Why crying
yeah, I think
even?
I have to let the door open.
Okay. I'm going to make some pasta then.
Oh, nice.
Pretty hungry.
It was it was pretty interesting to share wedding experience.
Wedding
And
experience.
yeah, and it's like which we haven't really experienced yet, you know, because we haven't been to there. I mean,
Exactly.
this passage.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting to know like what you think about the relationship and
Hmm.
more. And what is the next topic?
Our next topic
Do
is
you remember?
also about relationship but with the family.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will be our final episode in
Yes.
the relationship, in human relationship,
Mm.
relationship with family. And I don't know if I have told in this podcast that I already booked the ticket to go to South Korea on
Yay!
September, so I will have many things to share.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's just 2 months later, you know. Will we be
Mhm.
able to recording in there or time
We will
differences?
see.
We
We
will
will
see.
see.
We will see.
We will
Or we
see.
can just do before. But we will
Yeah,
see.
anyway, it's on September, so we have a lot of time to talk about it.
Sounds good.
Okay, then since then, take care and yeah,
Stay hydrated.
vi-
Stay cool.
stay hydrated and visit the Instagram. Maybe we have an event.
Oh,
Bye.
yay. Bye bye.